All right, let's see if this works. Been a little bit. And all right, there's the sound. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Operation Crimson Tide. It's Early Allies Turn 4 from the volcano lair in Kansas City, Missouri. Your General Crowbar. This is US, UK, and China. Turn 4. um, Sorry about the delay. We were kind of on a break. Uh, my partner Dave was in Chicago playing Kings and Kaisers, and Jordan was in Hawaii doing Hawaii stuff. Good for him. But everybody's about back, so we go ahead and get this done. I have been staring at the board for um, you know a week. Let's get it. All right. Well, you're gonna love this here, General. Okay. The U.S. has 80. They're gonna spend 5 on tech. They're gonna buy carrier, a cruiser, 8 subs, and the UK. I'll do as a separate turn. Oops, wrong button. Why is the main camera over there? Yeah, there. That's the buys. Okay, US is going to do something over here. Leave the camera pointed over here. Um, 8 subs, yes. Special. Um, we're going to move this whole fleet from the East Coast to 829. Oops. The fighters can't attack anywhere, so we're not going to go into Gibraltar, but we are going to drop 2 infantry and 2 artillery into Casablanca. Get the bonus rolling there. And then over here, we're gonna attack some stuff. Okay, I think that covers it all. I think. Yeah, now it does. Okay, at least till the non-con. Okay, you've got a sub here. This transport or this destroyer from P7 is going to go 1, 2, 3, and I've got a plate here with a lot of pack fleet. All the planes, that's 4 fighters and 2 tacks, are going to attack the sub along with the destroyer. So he's got issues. Here in P15, you've got 3 destroyers. I'm going to send up 2 destroyers of my own to attack them, and 2 of these submarines. And the submarines have been retrofitted. They're kind of special, so they attack a little bit better than normal submarines. So, um, so that's going to do that, and I believe that is all of the American attacks. So let's go ahead and switch this up. We'll do that one since it's in frame. You got 1 sub defending at 1. I've got 1 destroyer, and can I target select a sub? I don't know. 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. I don't know why I couldn't. There's no AAA involved. You know what? I'm going to do 2 target selects, and if it hits, great. I kill them, and just let me know. So here's 2 target selects with my 2 tacticals, and they both hit. So, and just in case, oh, he hit. So If I can target select, then he's dead, and if not, then he takes a destroyer with him. But I think I can target select because I don't know why I couldn't. There's no AAA. I don't know. We'll check the book. All right, over here. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, pending a ruling. However, he is for sure dead. And I'll put a black. What's going on with the destroyer there? Okay, so here we've got 2 3s and 2 2s attacking 3 2s. So 1, 2, 3 destroyers, and I have 2 destroyers and 2 super subs. I got 2 hits. You got 1. So 2 destroyers are dead, and I will take 1 destroyer. So 2 super subs and 1 destroyer against 1 destroyer. 2 hits. Japanese destroyer squadron is destroyed, and he takes nobody else with him. So 2 subs and a destroyer left in that C zone. I can target select. Cool. So the destroyer lives. Yay. Happy. And that's all the dice. So non-combats. All right. So a lot of stuff over here. Here, move closer. We've got a cruiser and a battleship here in P25. They're going to move 1, 2 through the canal, and they're going to go into A26. This fighter that's on Hawaii, one of the 3, is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and land in Brazil. That. These 2 fighters on Hawaii are going to fly back here and land on the carrier that's going to go into that sea zone. All of these planes are going to land on the carrier. They're carriers, which are moving. Everything left on this plate is going to move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 to P44. So all the planes will land back on the carriers. And everything there is in P44. So that's that. Okay. Over here, there's a strat bomber with 2 infantry. He's going to pick those dudes up and fly them to India. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just going to land in India and drop his 2 dudes, and they're going to learn cricket and drink tea and all the things that the British did in India in the 40s. Over here also on the West Coast, I've got 1 mech on the East Coast. It's going to rail 1, 2, 3 to Colombia. So that guy's there. And everybody over here is where they need to be. So we'll put some units down. Got a carrier that's going to go here along with this destroyer that's already here. These 2 fighters will land on it here in P7. And all 8 of those subs are going to go into there. Then over here on the East Coast, we've got one cruiser, and it's going to drop right there. So the U.S. and the Eastern U.S., 2 AAA and a mech, 1 cruiser and A-21, A-26, a battleship and a cruiser, A-29, 2 transports. Let's see, what do we got here? 3 destroyers, 2 transports. Sorry, 3 destroyers, 2 transports, carrier, 2 fighters, Casablanca, 2 infantry, 2 artillery. And then India, 2 infantry, and then air transport. Sea Zone P-15. I've got 2 super subs and a destroyer. Hawaii, 1 mech. Marshall Islands, 1 infantry or 2 infantry. P-34 destroyer. And then in P-44, there's 3 carriers, 4 fighters, 2 techs, 2 transports with an infantry, 2 infantry and a tank and an artillery, 1 battleship, 2 cruisers, a sub, and a destroyer. All in P-44. And then in the Western U.S., there's 2 AAA. And then P-7, I've got a carrier, 2 fighters, a destroyer, and 8 super subs. So that's it for the U.S. And I'll get to the money directly. Pull my chair over. Have a drink. Okay. I have 55. I lost Manila, but I gained Brazil. I have the Marshalls for $2 at bonus, Casablanca for $3 at bonus. 10 for war bonds, 13 for territories. I'm losing Guam and Manila. So 28 for bonuses, 55 on the IPC tracker, right where I started, and that leaves 83 to spend next time. I did snag $1 of the allied bonus to make that work. So the other bonus, the rest of the bonus went to the UK, who I will start now. All right, the UK spent 5 on tech. They took 4 of the bonus, 3 tanks, 2 infantry, a fighter and an infantry, and a transport, and an Indian volunteer. And there's some various attacks to be made. Not too many, though. Down here, we're going to make sure the Suez is closed. We're going to 2 infantry from Iraq are going to move up, and attack bomber is going to go 1. He'll have 3 left, so there's that. No, it's going to be a fighter. Yeah, it's going to be a fighter. I do have a tech. It is active. Of course, it's the British, so it's ATC. So this fighter in India is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 P-47, kill the transport, and go 5, 6 and land in Java. So he's dead. His friend will be soon. A couple of his friends will be soon. But that's how it goes. And then, honestly, everything else is non-combat. I'm not attacking anything else. So let's do this one real quick. Right there. Okay, I got 2 1s and a 3 versus 1 Italian 2. Rolling it once. Everybody missed. Let's do it again. Fighter hits. Nobody else does. So Italian is gone. Transjordan is reclaimed. Okay. Now, non-combats. A lot of those. All right, we're going to take two. Same thing we did with the Americans. Here with this bomber full from Vologda, we're going to fly it to India. And bring it down here. So there's another air transport hanging out there. This fleet here in A54, all of it, is going to move to P50. Battleship, carrier, one destroyer, two destroyer, one cruiser, two cruisers, and two transports. Tactical bomber from Iran is going to go 1-2 and land there. Yeah. Also over here, the the 4 infantry, the tank, and the AAA are going to move from Yunnan. Are going to move back into Burma because it's an untenable place to be. So China is going to rock some socks and on their way out. So there's that. The fighter from Transjordan will land back there in Iraq. One tank will move to India from Iran. Two tanks will move up into Iraq. I got a message. Message. Cool. All right. So yeah, one tank from Iran went back to India, and two of them went up to Iraq. Everything over here stays the same. Over here, the transport, the cruiser, and the transport, they go 1, 2, 3 back over to A19. The transport, the mech, and the infantry get back into London. So they're going to go there. Everybody there is moved there. And that's it. I believe that's all the non-combat for. Yeah. Okay. So placement of units. I've got one transport that's going to go into A19. Let's see. As before, 3 tanks into Iran. Two infantry into Iraq. One, two. Let me trade that out for a fiver. And then an infantry and an artillery in Iran, or excuse me, India, along with the Indian volunteer. All right. So, P51, I've got one fighter. Burma, 4 infantry, a tank, and a AAA. Off of India, a carrier, a battleship, 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 2 transports. India itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry, a fighter, attack, an air transport, and a tank. Iran, 3 tanks. Iraq, 3 tanks, a mech, 4 artillery, 5, 6, 7 infantry, a AAA. Transjordan 2 infantry. A-19, a cruiser, 2 transports. And London itself, 4 fighters, 5, 6, 7, 8 infantry, 5 AAA, 2 artillery, and a mech. That's it for UK's disposition. Let me point the camera at China because we're going to do some shit over here too. China had 6 to. I'll just do China before I do the money. China had 6 to spend. They're going to buy 3 infantry, save 3. They're going to attack Sichuan, East Burma, and Guangxi. Guangxi has 2 infantry. I'm going to send 3 infantry and artillery in there from Yunnan. 3 infantry north into Sichuan. East Burma and artillery and 3 infantry. And then non-combat, these 5 infantry are just going to, well, they'll just slide back into Burma here in a minute. Also, the best part of this, the fighter is going to go 1, 2 and kill this transport. He has to fade this AAA dice to do it. So we'll see if he does. So let's roll some dice. Okay, we'll do that one first. So 1 AAA in Hanoi. Does he take out the Chinese fighter? That's not a valid roll. Nope, he doesn't. All right. So Japanese transport is destroyed. I did clear that with Chaplain. Thank you, Chaplain. Okay, next, Sichuan, 3 1s against the 2. 1, 2, 3 1s against a 2. Reroll. Blanks again. Let's do it again. All right, time number 4. All right. Okay, here's number 5. You got one. All right, so missing. Gotcha. All right. So you got one, but I got you. So Szechuan, Japan goes down 1, China goes up 1. Okay, Guangxi, you have 2 infantry. I have an artillery, 1 boosted infantry, and 2 unboosted. Same battle in both of these next territories. Oh, so I got 2. That's good. That'll do it. Like I said, this was East Burma, and you got 1. So East Burma, you take an infantry. I take your dudes. Britain goes up 1. Adjust those. And Japan goes down 1. Okay, same battle again in Guangxi. 2 hits again. Good job, guys. Infantry shooting straight. And your infantry coming back takes 1. Same result. Your dudes go. I lose 1. Okay. So the 4 infantry here will move into Burma. I'll place my 1 unit into Yunnan. I had 3. I have 1, 2, 3 territories. So that's 3 more. Plus you divide that by 1. That's 2 more for bonus. So China has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to spend. Next turn. Or whenever they decide they can spend it. Okay, so UK's money, Chinese disposition, Szechuan 2 infantry, Guangxi and artillery 2 infantry, East Burma 2 infantry and artillery, Yunnan 1 infantry, Burma 5 infantry, and the fighter from P-39 is going to go 1-2 and land in Malaya, because I believe that is allowed. Chinese units are allowed to go there. And that's it. Let me do the UK's money. $41, plus they've got the IPC Middle East powerhouse. Thailand still theirs. Transjordan is no longer a loss, so it's back into the fold. But I've lost 6 in Asia, 6 in Africa. So I got 4 bonus. I don't have. Hold on, let me. Do I have the Southeast Asia bonus again? I think that includes Hong Kong. India, West India, Burma, East Burma. Oh, no, never mind. At the end of my turn, I didn't control it. Never mind. The Chinese liberated it. My bad. So, never mind. Anyway, that is baked into this Asian losses. So, this is pre China's turn. So, 4 bonus. I should be at 34 on the IPC tracker. And with a $4 bonus, I have 38 to spend next turn. Yikes. And that's it for the United Kingdom and China and the UK. And that's it. So have a good night. See y'all.